Hello there guys, Wayne here from Luna's World. I hope you're well. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator, and it's good to be back in the seat. Good to be back in the left seat here. Yeah, I've had a bit of time off of flight simming, just a week or so. Just need a break sometimes, especially when you do YouTube videos. You know, it's not that it's boring, it just gets a bit stale, if you like. So that's why you've seen other kind of content on the channel. Don't worry, it's not ever going to go away, and this is always going to be flight sim and technology reviews. So yeah, don't worry about the recent kind of more vloggy style or doggy style videos that has been on the channel recently. Anyway, yeah, we're in Florida. It is pretty nasty out. Got some storms, as you can hear, and the rain's just kind of started. We're going to go on a bit of a space tour. We're going to go, we're currently at the Space Regional, and we're going to fly over to the Kennedy Space Center, up towards the NASA landing site where the shuttle lands. Is that Cape Canaveral? Not quite sure. I need to look that up. And then over to the air park that's right near Titusville. So yeah, in this weather, should be quite interesting. I'm doing this in part, let's get the battery on. Doing this in part to check out the latest update, the American scenery. I haven't really flown since doing that update. I have been noticing though, after every flight, it crashes. I don't know. Do you guys get the same thing? It's kind of annoying. So I can only fly once without it crashing to desktop. Okay, beacon and strobes on. Let's go down and check the fuel. Let's do the left tank on the fuel. Mixture is full rich. We'll crack the throttle. Where is the fuel pump going on? I'll tell you what, we are going to turn the panels on just a little bit in case we encounter some darkness up there. All right, and we'll go mags on. So clear prop. Okay. Oh, go away, push back. Let me just get rid of that. Okay. Avionics on. Let's see, what else do we need to do? Pitot is in-op, isn't it? Yeah, by the looks of it. Okay, so you'll see on the Garmin 1000, we've got our route planned in, but I'm not really going to use it. I'm only using it for, well, I say that, maybe we will, depends on the conditions. We may well hit some IFR conditions. It's highly likely, in fact. Oh, looks like we've got something coming into land right now as we speak. Ah, missed it. Oh no, coming in now. There he is. Oh no, that's a raindrop. Okay, I have missed it. Never mind. Right. Oh, he's not landing. He's done a go around by the looks of it. So I think what we'll do is we'll just taxi. We'll go left here, and then take another left, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. So taxi lights on, and yeah, let's give it a little bit of power. There we go. Thank you, mister, for your services. Alright, can we clear this? I think we can. Just nip in between these two. Just about. Lovely, jubbly. Yeah, let's check out the wind component. No wind data. Okay, it's not that significant, luckily. Alright, give it a bit more power. We'll go down here. I know this is, it says it's closed, but we'll We'll use it anyway. Oopsie, that's my bad. So to control the rudder, so I don't have rudder pedals connected because I don't have any. I'm using one of the axes on the throttle quadrant, which isn't ideal, but there we go. It's just kind of is what it is. All right, we'll go up here. A little bit of an outside view for you guys. As you can see, look at those huge old cumulonimbus clouds there. I do find it annoying you can't control the plane in those views. And the other thing that I find annoying is the lack of playback function as well. Although that is coming, isn't it, early to mid next year by the looks of it. Exciting time as well for the advent of VR coming on the 23rd. So that's looking cool. I'm going to be using my Oculus Rift S because here in Thailand we don't get the reverb until February, I think it is the earliest we get it here, which is a bummer. I wanted to review that for you guys. I will at some point. Alright, let's come off the power then, and we'll just hold short here while we get everything set up. Okay, so we'll change to Barrow, which I've done in the cheats way. So taxi lights going off, landing lights on, nav light is on, flaps will set for takeoff, which they are now set and indicated. Got a caution there. Standby battery. Okay, that's fine. We'll be up and away before you know it. Okay, so I think we are good to go. So why don't we do that? Give it some power here. And that should be enough to get us round and lined up. Very nice. Just set my trim for takeoff. Alright, so we are gusting around a little bit, and it's going to be a crosswind, as you can see there. Alright, I'd call that lined up, so let's go ahead, full throttle. And yeah, definitely getting blown around. So I'm going to give me a little bit of right aileron. Oh, that's not good. That's the rudder. Sorry. Alright, let's just take off before we die. Sorry. Okay. It is really challenging not having rudder pedals, especially in these conditions. Alright, bouncy, bouncy. So we're going to basically just follow across, keep quite close to the bridge over there in case we encounter any problems with the engine. I'm hoping not. But yeah, let's try and we'll go flaps up now. We'll get this thing climbing at a better rate. Very lively weather. Yeah, not very pleasant. Not great for sightseeing, although it is quite beautiful out. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments what you've been experiencing with the new USA update. I checked out Niagara Falls. It looks pretty cool. It is a shame that it's not animated, but hey, we can't ask for everything. Yeah, so let me know your favorite landmarks to check out in the States, and yeah, I'll go and check it out myself. Oh man, this is really unpleasant. Actually, I've just noticed the webcam is... Oh, that's as low as it will go. Okay. Maybe I'll change the position of the webcam in the next video so you can see the controls. I think that will be a more interesting shot than my mug. Alright. Oof. See, I do find this a bit strange that we've got, on the readout here, we've got 7 knots gusting in different directions, and yet we're violently moving around. It's just... Okay, there's 10 knots. And there is a fluctuation, but it shouldn't be knocking us around this much. It's kind of unrealistic. Right, let's come back off the throttle. So that is the Kennedy Space Center dead ahead. And we'll go over towards the... Oh man. Didn't they fix this? I thought they fixed that yawing. Obviously not. So I think this is the visitor center at dead ahead. Oh, it's super annoying. It's all over the place. Okay, it's trimmed down. Yeah, just not very realistic. Never mind. Anyway, how does the textures look down below? They look okay. There's way, I think, too much forest down here, and the road there with the water either side looks a bit strange. There's the rocket there. Bunch of rockets. That looks alright. I'm not blown away. Kind of looks okay. A little bit pixely. No, maybe not. Yeah, a little bit on the ground. Cars, for example. Okay, we want to avoid the... Looks like there's some rain over there, so I think we'll keep... Oh, I'm going to have to... Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to do something about this yawing. It's just... doing my head in. It's totally unrealistic. Yeah, I'm not blown away by the scenery. In fact, don't shout at me for saying this, it's a bit FSX-y. Yeah, that's not great. Maybe they haven't modeled the island here. But it was, I'm pretty sure it was a POI listed in the changelog. It's not bad. It's just not great. I don't know. Don't know what I was expecting. All right. So I know this is all wildlife reserve, nature reserve area around here. So I know there is a lot of woodland. So dead ahead, I believe this is where the shuttle lands, and you can see the huge long runway there. So we'll go and have a look at that. and then we'll head over towards, I want to go back to the mainland and just have a look at the scenery over there. But I mean, doesn't it look beautiful though? I'm not necessarily talking about the textures, but just the blending of the ground, the lighting, the way we've got the rain band off in the distance there. It is a bit pixelated, but it's been like that for a while now. And the lightning doesn't look great, but the lighting looks amazing, in my opinion. All right. This is a popular area for people to do their flight training. Lots of uncontrolled airfields. Good friend of mine did his flight training around here. So, Mike, if you're watching, let me know. Is this an accurate representation of this area? He did his commercial license in Florida, and I think his local was the Space Regional. I guess it's kind of like marshland rather than swamp. This is not the Everglades, is it? I think this is kind of like more marshy area. Again, I might be wrong there. Cool stuff. All right, there's some kind of sound check going on outside, so I do apologize about that. There's a house that is having some kind of ceremony, Buddhist ceremony. I'm not sure. There's loads of chairs set up outside, and yeah, it's pretty serious business here. Oh, as is that thunder. Reflection's looking good. It's just a shame about those pixelated clouds. I'm sure they weren't like that to start with, and then they're fiddling around with the optimization, I guess, during the updates, and now we've got this sort of weird pixelated kind of thing going on, which anyway, they've got to do what they've got to do, I guess. Alright, we're at a good height to get across this water now. Alright, so we'll just speed things along a bit. Whoops. In fact, what we'll do is we'll go out over this way and we'll check out that town. I think we're going to hit some precipitation any minute by the looks of it. Not a huge problem. It does look pretty murky over there. Alright, so we'll start a descent down into what would be Titusville, I guess. That sounded pretty close. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, this is really nicely detailed, isn't it? Great amount of detail down there. Looking beautiful. And there is our airfield dead ahead, so we'll fly overhead and join the circuit. We'll fly over at about 1,000 feet. Yeah, storm is pretty much right on top of us. Okay, there we go. So we'll level off here. Feed a bit of power in. And we're just going to skirt around the coast of that lake ahead. We'll use that as our landmark for the circuit, kind of in between that road and the lake there. Get a nice view of the playing field down there. Can you just retrim? All right. Landing lights going on. Start a little left turn here. A little bit more power. Beautiful lighting, absolutely incredible. Looks amazing, really does. Alright, we should then have a good view, there we go, of the airfield over there. So we've got plenty of room. Wow, that lighting looks insane. Really does. Alright, airspeed looking good. We're going to put some flap out in a minute. Get it configured for a landing. In fact, let's turn on to base now. We'll start a gentle descent. Going to feed in some flap as well. Just keep that nose down, keep our descent going. Okay. Right, that's looking good. Let's bring the nose back up again. Stay at about this height. Just double check our position. Right, all good. Not really on base, but we'll aim for that building over there. It's going to bring us round. Okay, that's looking good. Yeah, perfect. All right. Use pivot round this water tower here.
500.
Checked.
500.
Checked again. Okay, that's looking good. So we're now full flaps. We've got landing lights on. We are configured for landing, so let's give this a jolly good go. Worst thing is my view. I just can't get this hat switch to behave. Alright, well that's all nicely lined up. Descent rate a little bit fast, but I think given our speed we're okay. Keep it going like that. That's looking good. Okay, 57 knots. Looking good. Keep it coming down. Okay, looking at the end of the runway now, over the numbers. Throttle off. And butter. Absolute butter. Okay, welcome to the air park, Titusville Air Park. And that's not the name, actually. I apologize. Don't quite know what the name is. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I did. It's always interesting going in some interesting weather. People often say, you know, if you want to check out and do some sightseeing, why don't you fly in clear skies? I'm like, well, where's the fun in that? Sometimes it's nice to fly in clear skies. In real life, it's nice to fly in clear skies. But in the simulator, I want to challenge myself. I want to, you know, I do want to have some crosswinds and, you know, areas of low visibility and stuff like that. Okay, landing lights off. Taxi's on. So yeah, that's kind of my standpoint there. Yeah, I mean, obviously this is, we'll look at some more American scenery as well. We'll check out some more of the landmarks. Most of them have been covered anyway in other YouTube videos, but if there's anything that you want to see in particular, do let me know. Not just in America, in all, you know, any part of the world. If you've got any ideas of, you know, content that you want to see. I'm going to go back to X-Plane 11 quite soon. I've got some things to review in X-Plane 11, and I have flown, I do fly in X-Plane 11 like off camera quite a bit. It's kind of my go-to sim, really, I guess. I do fly this a lot as well. It's a beautiful sim, but I'm not fully ready to give up on X-Plane. It's too good. So yeah, I want to thank you again, once again, for you know, people who have taken the time to watch those other videos that are not flight sim related, vlog type videos, especially the ones about the Saved Souls Foundation. Anyone who has donated, I really appreciate it, and I know there's been quite a few of you, and just know that it is not unnoticed, and I really do appreciate your support with that. What I'd like to do actually is sometime this week is to do a live stream, a charity live stream, so where we, you know, raise some money for that charity. It's very close to my heart. I had the most emotional day there yesterday. I was actually holding a dog when she passed away. It was profoundly beautiful, profoundly sad, and everything in between. But it was a privilege to be there for, you know, that dog's last moments, and it was completely unexpected. She was sick. She was receiving fluids, but yeah, she was kind of, I'm not going to say she was okay earlier in the day, but anyway, she was not expected to pass away on that day, and yeah, it was really my privilege to be there in her final moments. As sad and as harrowing as it was actually a beautiful thing. Hard to explain. Anyway, that's for another video. But I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you for your support. Thank you for liking and, of course, subscribing. And welcome to any new subscribers. And guys, thank you so much. I'll see you very soon. Take care.